As the overlook chills while we are camping, the rain turns to snow as our watches start. Duncan sees the mysterious multi-eyed elk again as it disappears on sight, while Brun heard the crunching of a large creature in the stone nearby. Going to wake Charlie for her first watch, Brun was instead met with Chiron, a confused man slowly transforming into a Kenku with no knowledge of Charlie or Thane. With last remembrance of working as a tracker in Kahlo before the fall, Chiron is met with forms of sympathy, anger, and even more confusion from the rest of us. Duncan, noticing there is no shard on Chiron as feathers start to sprout, is fearful that this is a chance for more personalities to sprout from this vessel. While deciding what to do, a mutated bear storms the camp before a trigger-happy Navos takes a shot at the Kenku. With some shouts and sparks of light, the group is able to make the bear flee. With a long night and an offer to help track, we agree to have Chiron join to help find Trarin. Giving Chiron a rundown of our mission from God, he checks out Charlie's journal in his pack, only to see the text scrambled, as like the books in the library with Ebok. Making our way south to get to the hills, we end up needing to stop in an alcove due to a violent ice storm. Covering Charlie's horse as much as possible, we hunker down until it is safe again to find this Hand of Scourge.
Any notes from anyone else? For your very thorough... Oh,
Nope.
maybe?
Nope. All good.
All right then, Derek, for your very thorough recap, how's your inspo looking?
Plenty full.
Ugh. Okay.
All full up.
Let's see. What other fun things do you have on hand right now? Got any rerolls or anything like that?
Oh, no, none of that.
How about you take one free reroll? You can impose disadvantage on anyone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's fun.
You do have
Emphasis
to
on
call
everyone.
Yeah,
You have to call it before I tell the result.
before the result. Okay.
And it doesn't matter about the race, even if they're a bird person, you're allowed to use it.
Oh,
Wait, I feel targeted.
no, you're good. You're
No,
good.
any bird person, any one of them.
By the way, it's great to have you back in again. So let's have a fun time.
Keep your dice handy.
So you can also impose disadvantage on me as well.
Eh.
I did say anyone.
Anyone, even if they are a
Anyone
bird
I might
person.
be.
Mhm.
Even if I'm a bird person.
Yeah.
All right. So the wind and ice have been relentless. Chiron had estimated about an hour for this storm just based on the speed of the clouds. And if any of you knew how to tell time, you would realize he was pretty accurate.
Hey, I put
About an
clocks.
hour
I didn't make them
passes.
functional.
As Curtis said, Duncan is a broken clock. He only has one hand. The
Technically, I'd be a great clock because then I would have one hand is shorter than the other, so you would have an hour and a minute.
anyway,
Please can tell us how bad Duncan is.
anyway,
Hey, kiddo, tell me
Anyway.
what number is the minute arm pointing at?
anyway, the ice is dying down. The horse is laying down at the moment.
I do believe they were protected by that really thick tent that we had. It was, I think, made out of metal
Yeah.
or something.
The Mylar tent that took 30 some points of damage, looking a little worse for wear, will
What a
not keep
trooper.
rain out going forward. Oopsie doodle.
Ooh.
The horse is alive, from what you can tell from the distance. It's not looking great, though. The sun has set a little bit further. It's not down just yet. You still have a couple hours of daylight remaining. What would you all like to do?
I don't see why we need one horse for the four of us. Perhaps it's best that we let it go on its way. It might have better chances than tied up to a tree or waiting for us to find its body.
The-
Charlie, Chiron, I do believe it is your horse.
I don't, it's not my horse, but it does seem like it's holding a lot of gear.
Well, yes, of course we'd
Like that can
take
help us.
we would take off of its saddle and not. It wouldn't need those. Perhaps it could be free.
I mean, if you think it's dangerous for the animal, I don't want to get hurt anymore, but could we hold? How much gear is on the horse itself?
So, if anybody else has put anything into it, you'll have to declare that.
Mhm.
The armor, because I don't believe you put that on Chiron. That
I did not.
kind of poorly made armor. A bunch of rations, camping equipment. Some of your money might be in there. I don't know if you're holding that.
I'm holding that.
The journal is in there right now, and a couple other things just kind of scattered about. It'd be kind of obnoxious to carry it all yourself.
Yeah.
You could probably pawn some gear off onto the others if they would be willing. However, it's very convenient.
If anybody is willing, raise your hand. Oof, I don't see any hands raised. I'm sorry, Chiron. You want to try again?
Kicking at the snow.
Fuck.
If we do let them go, should we at least maybe wait till it's a little easier for them to move? Get it out of the
The problem
snow.
is, if we wait, it might be dead before we have the chance to free it. I was saying its best odds are probably if we just let it go.
So the ice has stopped by this point. Just so you're all
then
aware.
never mind.
Yeah.
I was under the assumption the ice storm is still going and it's just being pelted by ice outside, and we're just sitting there watching it.
No, I mean the ice has slowed at the end of this
Do you
hour.
think letting it go would be help? No, I think it's best if we just let it sit out there.
Let it
Sorry, that's my
ride.
mistake.
There's so much stuff on it.
You can tell it is still alive. It has taken a beating,
Mm.
even with all of your efforts to cover it in lots of blankets and all that stuff. You suspect that the coverage did help it a little bit.
All the same, here in the mountains, I don't know how well a horse is of a benefit to us. It might be best to
What?
send it along its way. Perhaps it could find its way to the New Year settlement or back to Fort Isard, where I assume it came from.
I don't.
Duncan really just wants to let people go.
Just the horse and any bird person associated with it. Could be anyone
I don't.
else.
I
And
don't
any
just.
researchers.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
I'm gonna check the horse
Yeah.
first, and then maybe we make a decision off of that. And I kind of just look back and glare at Duncan a little bit. I go back. I go and check on the horse's health.
Give me a medicine. Or an animal handling.
I rolled a 13.
For which one?
Medicine.
The horse will likely survive. It's definitely going to need patched up at some point. As you approach it and kind of start checking it over, the head weakly lifts towards you. A little bit of a snuffle with the nose. And you see like bruises beneath the fur spreading, cuts from the ice, that kind of thing. It looks haggard, but you've also been there and survived.
I want to try to help it up if it's laying down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll weakly get to its feet, but with your assistance, it'll kind of catch itself a little bit and settle in. Like, okay, it's time for us to start moving again, I guess.
Yeah, dude, I was taking a nap. What do you want?
Does anyone have any cloth to wrap up some of these wounds on this thing?
It's covered in your blankets.
Oh, yeah. But I want to be covered in my blankets.
Fair enough. Yeah, you could find some clothing that you don't really recognize in the saddlebags and stuff.
I'll patch up the horse best I can, and I guess
Someone's gonna come back, and Charlie's gonna come back and be like, "That was my favorite shirt. Where did my favorite shirt go?"
So
Does anybody see my snot rag? I had this really big snot rag somewhere.
His name was Duncan.
Are you guys ready? I thought we were in a hurry to catch this ass. I think you guys called him.
We are in a hurry to catch this traitor.
Okay. What's your magic doohickey tell you to go? And I kind of sarcastically point at him.
Whoa! Their name is Napos.
You can call me ass.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't
no!
even in college.
I would never, big guy.
I am going to take out the tracker, not because Chiron asked me to or mentioned it at all, because that was what I was going to do anyway. Because it is important that we get on our way. We're wasting time. And I'd like to see what direction it pulls me.
It is pulling south and a little west at this point.
So a little west to the hills. I do think it is time for us to pull up camp, perhaps make on our way. Do what you will with the horse. I don't think it will benefit us that much.
That horse
Take
is
what
going
you
to come
need.
in clutch later.
Oh, if only we had a broken horse to take something from us.
I do want to.
I think your best bet is to send it back or let it free, find its own path. Take what you need, and perhaps you could follow him too.
I do want to take some of the burden off the horse because it's hurt, and I will carry one of the bags myself.
Nice.
What a saint.
No, I'll take if there's other critical supplies. Run will sort of rummage through a saddlebag and throw it over the shoulder. Do we want to
Ron,
send
are
a
you-
note?
Are you looking for anything in there?
What a crazy
Just out of
question.
curiosity.
Looking for supplies, for tinder boxes, for weapons, for maybe pen and paper as well. As I'm kind of rummaging through, sort of asking the question, do we want to send a note back with the horse? Just, so they don't think we're dead.
I don't know who they are, but if you think it's a good idea.
I usually don't. I try not to leave a trail where we're going, but if we're trying to keep playing nicely with our friends in Isart, that might be ideal.
All right.
I never really got the impression from any of them whether they cared if we were alive or dead.
Must be a paladin thing. Okay. And we'll just keep rummaging through the bags.
I'm wondering, the other Hand of Scourge that is still there, the Dragonborn, do we want to fool them at all? I can contact Lady Tyra directly.
We could run a gambit.
I'm trying to still play catch up. Who's these Hand of Scourge?
It's a form of paladins. They all want what they think is the best for the wild. Hand of Scourge lets the plagues roam. We'll let these fibers, this desecration, run amok. The
And
one
that
we were
was-
after is part of the hand, and there is still another one that did not come with us originally.
Do they have a name?
They do.
They sure fucking do.
They do.
Says Brun.
Aggressive page flipping.
Because he was a cool dragon friend.
Exa? EXA?
Exa.
Exa.
Uh-huh.
Exa.
Yep,
Yeah.
found it. I win.
Yeah, there you go.
10 points.
The Gryffindor.
Sorry, I have more notes
Um,
about the Crypto Bro Minotaur than I do the dragon.
And then the other one was
Exa, I believe,
Trigon,
was
right?
their name.
The stony
The
looking
Dragonborn.
dragonborn individual.
Mm-hmm. And I...
The one that Brun stood up for a date.
The very same. Voice in my head.
So I don't
Very
know.
rude of
Maybe
him.
maybe say the tracker stopped working. We went due east.
Or if we're just sending a message back. If it's a private message, we don't need to bullshit them.
Perhaps it's a report to the, I don't know, council or whatever you would call it of us paladin groups working together. Status update or report. Those are pretty commonplace, especially us paladins. We appreciate a update or two.
Or we just ask someone who's there to keep an eye on him. Someone who's already a little gifted. Maybe Three Flower.
Or perhaps Ribbon.
Ribbons.
She's a
yes.
scout.
Ribbon's
Perhaps
above game. Ribbon's still with Lady Tyra, and I don't know if they've made it back to camp yet.
Shasi and Ribbon were headed back to the stronghold.
Thank you, voice in my head.
I don't think Lady Tyra needs anybody. She's a one-man
She
army.
took a couple of
don't need no
paladins.
man nor woman.
Mhm.
She took Flames Radiance and a Leaf Bro.
Different growth.
Verdant Growth. Thank you. I didn't make these. What do you want from me?
What are you expecting from me?
Too much.
Three Flower can handle himself probably a little better than Ribbon can in that fight. If there is one.
I think you underestimate Ribbon, but I think Three Flowers is also a good choice. They seemed appreciative of our cause.
Ribbon is still a child. Three Flower is an adult who can make that choice.
Three Flowers, not that I'm here to judge, I think has hit the leaf a little too much. Ribbon has pretty sharp eyes. Reconnaissance, I think Ribbon.
I can't send the message. I'll leave that choice to somebody else, but I've said my piece, and I'm going to keep riffling through the bag.
In the bag, you find, as previously mentioned, the different gubbins, that armor that is very familiar to you, Brun, by this point.
Mhm.
You had seen it on Thane for so long, you saw it on Charlie. And holding it up in your own hands, you're like, man, this is flimsy. How did they live? How did they survive all of those fights?
Mhm.
It's kind of strange to see how poor the quality is, right?
Mhm.
You find a rock in there. It's kind of smooth. That's cool. You find what else do you find in there?
Is it a fucking sending stone? Because
Do you wanna try?
I've used
sending
them
stone.
before. Would I be able to recognize if it's a sending stone?
An
Roll me
address
Arcana.
to a location that has secrets.
Ooh, 19 on the die. Do for 19.
This one is not, but there is in fact a sending stone in the pouch as well.
Outstanding.
Kind of
so there's a
tucked
cool
into a
rock and
side.
also a sending stone.
Kyron, did you grab your weapon,
Mm-hmm.
the fun one? Okay,
Mhm.
just checking.
That when I grabbed the bag off, the stuff that I recognize as more my stuff is the one I picked off the horse.
Gotcha.
Now I'm curious if there's like different outfits for every personality that Chiron, Charlie / possibly Thane could be, and so there's just like all these different saddlebags, and like I had no idea.
It's not mine, officer. I swear.
Just a,
know how I got my
very
bags.
very big bra, and everyone's like, "Uh-oh."
Oh my god!
Hmm.
When Brun is going through the bag, I want to go over and be just as surprised as he is what he's finding. Like, oh, that is kind of cool.
There's another journal in there.
As a brief aside, I'm gonna try and palm that fucking sending stone. If
Yeah,
Chiron
sure.
comes over, I'm going to absolutely just like tuck it into my hand
Yeah.
and just keep rummaging through.
Give me a sleight of hand for that.
Hell yeah.
And Kyron, what is your passive perception?
It's gonna be higher than a 4.
Do you want to DM it, or you want me to say it?
You can DM it, sure.
All right.
Because I got a 4.
Fantastic. Okay. Oh, thank you for that. I have a little
Mhm.
cheat sheet, so I don't always
Mhm.
have to ask
Right.
per Curtis's recommendation. Kyron, you see Brun, massive hands, going through all of this stuff, and it's decently slick. This movement, you can tell he's secreted things away before.
Mm.
You see this stone with carvings on it kind of disappear a little bit as he's moving around. Like, you catch the sleight of hand. You see him doing this. You're like, interesting. That's a very particular kind of move.
Mm-hmm.
That's suspicious.
But I
How
was
neat
singing
is
the
that?
"Don't be suspicious, don't be
Don't be
suspicious."
suspicious.
I was singing it the whole time. That should have given me advantage.
Well, it didn't give you advantage, so.
Damn.
So you find that there's this other rock in there, kind of smooth. You find keys, like lockbox key type. Couple of those in there. A couple of pouches, different materials in them. Like there's one for tinder and such. There's one for some kind of plants. You're not really sure what's up with that. You find some bandages and materials for healing, healer's kit.
Hmm.
So that's about all you get.
So, you find anything interesting in here?
Found a cool rock. I want to hold up the other cool rock.
Ah. Well,
Hey, Duncan,
Hey, me.
if you happen to be looking,
I am.
Fuck.
you recognize that rock.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I know.
No.
Anyway.
Son of a bitch. Oh no.
Sorry, are we talking about the other cool rock, or the rock that I just saw run palm?
The other cool rock.
Oh, what do I recognize the other
The
cool rock
one
as?
that's not the sending stone, because it's the one you gave Thane. I will bet.
Oh my god, is that the one I gave Thane?
Maybe.
I would-
Riverstone. It's a
Son of
Riverstone.
It is a rock
bitch.
from the river.
as you hold up the cool rock, I just want to poke it. Like, that is kind of
Oh.
cool.
A little glint to it. A bit of quartz in the one side of it. A couple of streaks of other mineral in there.
I think my Duncan unfortunately can't hide that emotion from his face, and he's going to get a very stern look. I knew it. You guys didn't believe me. And I'm gonna go walk up and take that stone.
Didn't believe. I was about to blow their head off last night.
Wait, you were?
Huh? Group huddle. What?
Chiron, are you going to be joining the group?
If you guys like are trying to get a talk in without me there, I'd kind of get the vibe of it and be like, okay, so I'll get the horse together and
He
get
reads
ready to
the
go.
room.
Yeah, I'm reading the room.
Sorry, I was thinking about messaging Sashi, but what'd you find?
Brunt, may I see the rock? It's a stone.
Hands it over because like that. Looking at having Duncan be like, like look at it closer, and he's like, fuck, that is Thane's.
With it in my hand, I'm going to 100% confirm that this is the stone that I gave to Thane.
Roll me nature.
We pick these stones out. They're very particular. We try to find nice big round ones that are kind of heavy.
We present them to our mates for their nest.
Something like that.
Hell yeah,
wanted it.
pennies.
It is going to be a 10 on my nature check.
You didn't need to roll very high on this. You are quite familiar with this particular rock.
That rock probably was in my
Last you
pocket
saw
for
it.
a long time.
Last you saw it was down in wherever that lab
Yep. Mhm.
was.
We found Elaren,
Yeah.
the Sulfur-Sari, the
That's last
Super
you saw
Sawdust.
Sorry.
Yeah, that one.
One
that
day
one.
you're gonna get shagged.
But the day is not today.
Not yet.
Kind of bringing them closer so that Chiron can't hear me. I'll take the
Are you
stone.
listening in? Just out of curiosity.
I am trying to listen in subtly without like. I am
Mhm.
curious. I'm trying to listen in, but I'm pretending I'm getting the horse ready, getting the bag, going through the bag I had, going through my items. But I am attempting to listen in.
Fantastic. You make me an investigation. The rest of you make a stealth.
It is a 16 for Duncan, the truth sayer.
17 on investigation.
Oof.
18.
Oh, wait. Okay. That is an 8.
Ooh.
What is this?
I found the rock.
why we're mad
Duncan, you have to speak louder. I can't hear you. You're
It's a
talking
little hard to
down at
catch
me.
Navos, but the others you can hear them pretty well. You can get a good idea of whatever they're about to say.
I'll take the stone. I'll put it in my pocket. This is something special to my order. We call them burden stones. I won't bore you with the story. I'm sure you don't care. But I had given this to Thane when we were in that Supersod office, that laboratory, back down when we found Ellerin. I heard him creeping around, and I gave it to him as a gesture of good faith, hoping that he would learn something from it, search for its meaning, perhaps learn something about himself. It's in this horse's saddlebag. It was with Charlie. It was with this Chiron character. I suspect that's because it was with Thane. We're out here hunting a traitor. It's Hand of Scourge. The last thing we need is another Thane situation. He showed his true colors. And it's not something I can live with.
That's what I mentioned to Chiron last night. For now, this personality, this mind, for now I can trust. It's the next rest. I just don't. There's no belief.
So you run. You've been awfully quiet. It's very uncharacteristic of you.
I just fucking hate vouching for somebody and getting shafted for it. If this is going to be a problem, we've got enough things out there to worry
Unfortunately,
about.
too many.
If we're going to be scared about this one, that's a problem we can solve.
I think I see the very subtle hint you're dropping. But no. I don't know where the truth and the lies begin and end. I don't know where the victimhood starts. But I don't know this person. That doesn't give me any right to be their executioner.
So what's the plan? Tie them up every night? And this is definitely on the louder side of things. Just hog tie them every night. In case they change again.
It's got to be a constant watch, at least. I can't speak for either of you, but I feel a certain sense of responsibility. If they are Thane again, who knows how many times they've swapped back, done what they did, and just turned back into somebody else.
And I think that's the problem. We don't know.
We don't.
We don't know when they'll turn. We don't know who they'll be.
But we can't just
And that
let them
is-
go. Is my issue. Thane wants the best for everyone, but at a certain point it comes at too great of a cost.
I thought my babysitting days were done back in Ulrith, but perhaps we keep him around, monitor
Shit.
him.
GM, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I still have the Celestial Collective armor,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I have
You
his
mentioned
weapons.
it's flimsy.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if I try to break it? If I try to grab the bottom of the helmet and just rip?
So the helmet is not there. The helmet was left
Okay.
behind
Okay.
by Charlie, I believe.
hmm
So you could make me a strength.
Sort of like starting just holding onto the chest plate and just like kind of just working it in the hands just to do something. Strength or athletics?
Strength.
That's a 16. Oh, yeah, 16.
Roll me damage. Give me a D10 or whatever your unarmed is.
Unarmed is a D8.
Give me a D8 then.
That is an 8.
Bryn, you start kind of working it back and forth. Like it's got a rolled edge to it, which is pretty standard for armor. And there's this crease. You're starting to work into it, right? Back and forth and back and forth. And as it work hardens, it starts to crack from the edge. And with that one little fault, you manage to pull the metal in ways it was not intended to be pulled. And it starts to crack in several different directions, splintering in your hands. There goes the chest plate. Chiron, you hear that armor breaking. It's very, very obvious what Brun is doing. He's not hiding this.
It's like those wrestlers with the phone books.
You just see like a perplexed look on Chiron. Like, why are you ripping the armor? Aren't we supposed to be chasing?
The boys go into huddle and they come out ripping armor.
Like, we it's almost sundown. We have to go chase this guy.
Sit down. We'll be with you in just a moment. And then Brun sort of turns back to the group. No armor. No weapons.
Agreed.
You'll probably only be able to kill one of us in our sleep.
I do have a solution for that, as I yell over.
Maybe two of us.
I can kill all of you in your sleep. Don't worry, I've got a solution.
We just never sleep again.
Hey, Chiron.
Yes.
As you are listening into their conversation, their not so subtle conversation, all the threats being made against you, and the things you've supposedly done, the things they're guilty for, you catch yourself thinking of your time in Kahlo. You know what I mean? There's a face.
The at night, the thing at night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just checking. Okay. And as that image pushes its way to the forefront of your mind, you hear a scuffling further back the trail on the stone.
The bear's back.
How vivid is that image in my mind?
It's a little hazy.
Mm-hmm.
The context surrounding it is not there.
Okay. But I definitely feel panicked, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I think when Brun threatened me to sit down, and I yelled over the thing, like, I could do that, and then you see me get panicked, not at Brun, but I start like just looking around. And I don't know why. I just, hey, I think we should leave. You guys can tie me up if you want, but okay, discuss and walk, yeah. I can hear you. I can hear everything you're saying anyway, so it doesn't matter. So let's hurry up.
Duncan will move 5 feet further back and hope that remedies the problem. Shuffle. Fine. Then I will say it out in the open. I don't trust you. Neither do my compatriots here. The possessions that you own either belong to you or they don't, but you should not be in possession of them. You are a threat to what we are and what we are doing out here. We can't let you go in case you speak to the forces that are pledged against us, but I cannot kill you. It would be against my oath. It would be against what I believe in, and we would be better. We would be no better than the other forms you may take.
Hey, if I was in your position, all of your positions, I would be the same way. I would be skeptical. I would want to disarm this person. I agree. You can disarm. Can we just? I think we need to start moving.
Your sigils are starting to burn. Just a little bit.
It's you can. I don't. You can even tie me to the horse. I don't care. We need a. We can talk about on the road, but
I don't know if tying to the horse hurts you or hurts the horse.
I can walk in the front. If there's danger, I'll be the first one hit. You guys can watch me. I don't care. Maybe you can tell me more about this Thane Charlie person. I'm curious as much as you are.
I will look to Brun, Navos, and kind of gesture down to my stump, to your shoulder, to your markings.
I think we've got everything we need from the horse.
Perhaps the bird squawks true, and it's time for us to be leaving this alcove.
I just mutter under my breath, cute. Okay.
We'll go on outside the cave. I'll deal with the horse. You keep an eye on them. Mm-hmm. And Brun will sort of pull off the saddlebags, leave the horse, and give it the best shot we can.
If that's your decision, that's fine.
Firm smack on the butt. Bye.
Yep.
While Brun is dealing with that, Duncan will take down his camp, and I'll start helping to take Brun's camp down too, so that he can focus on guard duty.
You've all been tucked into this sort of cave, this shallow space in the rock. So it does not take much effort to tear things down.
I'm going to write a note in my journal real quick. This is going to be for Shasi. Just a quick update of where we're at. Be careful. And then I'm going to draw a small little dragonborn head with, like, stink lines coming out of it. Pack it on the horse.
Fair enough. You are fully able to do that. Where are you all headed?
I went down the mountain, and I want to go head down to those hills to the southeast, southwest.
Southwest-ish. Anyone else? Any disagreements? Do we need to fight about it?
I'm not in a position to disagree.
If you want to, go ahead, disagree, and we could duke it out.
I take
Fisticuffs with a one-armed guy?
I take disarmament very seriously.
I think it's fisticuff.
There will be
singular.
I am gonna do like a pretty loose binding on your wrists and ankles, just so you can't quite take a full step, and your hands are sort of stuck in front of you, just to avoid any funny business.
That's fine. Can you promise me one thing? If a bear or something else comes out here and I look around more, can you just undo these so I can at least defend myself? You can tie right back up.
We'll see how bad it gets.
All right.
Don't forget, you're still bait.
Tell you what. If a bear or something shows up, I promise you won't be the first thing I throw at it.
I
think that's how the saying goes: the early bear gets the bird.
Okay.
A bird in the hand is worth two.
Okay.
It's true. A bird with tied hands is worth two in the bush, I think.
That's that. You know what? You're spot on, Duncan.
Mine like a trap. Mine like a trap.
Oh, good. The circus isn't
so many microaggressions today.
No, it's from Brun. It's a macroaggression.
It's
every aggression Brun makes is on a macro scale.
I have bird friends. When I was younger, I had a pet bird, so it's okay.
I did.
So anyway, making your way down out of the mountains, the sun is starting to set as you reach the lower reaches, these more rolling hills The land is still fairly barren as you're coming off the mountain, but you're starting to see more plant life, more variety, more fields and meadows type going on. To the south, the circus there, you see a campfire. The smoke from a campfire going on. Directly south of you, the triangle-looking thing, there are ruins. You know there's a text tool, right?
This is more appropriate.
Okay. Yep. This is my circus. These are my monkeys. So there are ruins. There is some kind of camp, and there's not much else going on to the west there. Old circus.
Beautiful.
Oh boy.
Work of art.
Brun's note taking is impeccable. Not a
Used to be a
penis
circus.
on this map. He's very proud.
Write that down.
The sun is, as I mentioned, setting by this point. You can keep pushing into the night if you would like to. You could set up camp. What are we doing? As you continue, I should say, the burning of your sigils relaxes.
Anything on the rock?
Yeah, can I do a rock check?
Do me a rock check.
Yep.
Roll me an arcana.
Okay.
Plus 0, so a 7.
Not very magically inclined.
Mm-hmm.
Magic is best left to the gods anyway.
Rock,
To be honest.
still south-ish.
Hmm.
You're not sure if the magic is fading. You're not sure if you're getting turned around a little bit. You're not quite sure there.
He's at the old circus.
I'm getting a southerly
Maybe.
pull, but I don't think this thing is working as much as it used to. You get these magical artifacts, and they never include disposable power sources. It's ridiculous these days.
Oh, sometimes you gotta shake it. It powers back up.
In my day, we would just ask for divine revelations. And they would point us in the direction that we need to go through symbols in the stones, leavings after the tea, these
Hey, Navos.
modern day magics beyond me.
You know that this is something that Lady Tyra made, and it should be connected to her as a source of magic, theoretically. Take that as you will.
Perhaps you're asking too much of the ones above. You have to tap yourself into it a little bit. Do you mind?
I'll give it a try, but I think perhaps you guys aren't asking enough. I think you have turned your visages away from the very things that have given us purpose.
Hey,
Perhaps
bro.
that's why
Is
we're
he
in
always like
predicament.
this? Is he always like this, friend?
Which one?
Mostly the paladin, but I think both of them.
Duncan, you don't understand. Sometimes these things that gave you or changed you took away your purpose. And you have to believe in yourself. You don't always know what you're trusting.
Who gives me that
Pressure.
sense of self? Who has put this personality, this person inside of me? But that of the gods themselves.
Navos, that pressure behind your eye, as you say who or what you're following.
The gods, of course, give you powers at a certain point, but you have to take it yourself to what you can push towards.
And the gods, they do. They give me their blessings, their benefits, their boons, and I pass them along as I see fit. But the greatest gift they've ever given me is my sense of courage.
You got that from Vidar, right? Or did you have that before?
I wish I did. I wish I had.
So you are trusting in someone who was once human.
That is a very linear way. Humans, we have such capacity to do good and to be good. Vidar was a human, but he was the best of us.
Hmm.
And that
Kyron just rolls
is
his
why he
eyes.
ascended.
Kyron, you're feeling nervous again.
Uh-oh.
There's something is warning you. Is the feeling you're getting.
Okay.
That kind of spidey sense, almost.
I know this paladin. Most paladins love to talk about themselves and the gods a lot, but can we keep moving? This is I think something's trying to catch up to us, and it doesn't feel good.
Why are you in such a hurry? You've been in a hurry this entire time. We are in a hurry, but why are you?
I don't know. I just know. You ever just get a bad feeling?
Constantly.
Yeah.
For as long as you've been around.
So yeah, I get that feeling, but it feels like I don't know. I just feel like we're in danger if we stand still. We have to keep moving.
Do you know something that we don't?
I don't know. It's still all blurry. I'm sorry.
Can I try and pick up on? Can I do a vibe check and see if it does feel like we're being watched, pursued, or hunted?
Sure. Why don't you give me...
Uh-oh. There's a lot of glee in that voice.
How about an investigation?
Hooray.
Maybe perception? Survival could be good.
Oof. That's a 2 on that investigation.
Hey, Derek, do you want to give him disadvantage?
I was just thinking it would be perfect.
So you got a 2 for what? Which one was it?
Investigation.
Brent, your heart rate is already a little elevated, getting kind of heated with these discussions. You're already kind of on edge with the revelations about Chiron, the things that you had found. You're looking around, it's like nothing has changed as far as you can tell. The wind has calmed down a bit. There's no more precipitation. The sun is about set. The sun is already set, but you still have a little bit of light at this point. So, like, is it just Bird is freaked out? Maybe.
I'm not seeing anything.
When I'm saying I'm freaked out, his crown is up a little more, and he's like making himself a little bit bigger, just looking around.
Oh, right.
But,
hey, for everybody else's reference, incomplete, but enjoy a little thing.
Ooh.
The boy.
Man, now that there's art of you, you're not making it out of this session alive.
That's official.
We got something to put on the tombstone now.
There it is.
We do have a graveyard.
Oh no.
Mostly full of Andrew's characters, surprisingly.
Yeah. Which Andrew's characters and people Brun has killed. There's like a large overlap in that Venn diagram.
There are several people that probably should
Respectful.
be in there, but I can't reveal them. So, you know. So anyway,
Well, I'm not
What?
seeing anything.
what are y'all doing?
Navos, is the rock telling us to cross the river?
If he'd hand it over to me.
The rock stays with me.
Duncan, is the rock telling us to cross the river?
The rock is the river is south of us. The rock is telling me south, and I'm gonna shake it south.
Yeah, that's what the weave says.
They
Like
should
you said.
pick a better language than pulling.
God, this guy just loves talking. Can we get
My
going?
God, I know doesn't talk to us.
Lucky. Let's keep moving.
We want to cross the river at night? It's that or get trapped between the banks of it. And I don't like either option.
If we put our backs to it, it gives us only
Then
one
we're
possible avenue.
trapped. Then we're trapped with whatever's chasing us.
Or they're trapped with us, and we spring their trap.
Or when we're coming down the mountain, maybe we can go around the river. I noticed, maybe.
That would be a lot of backtracking.
I
If we
don't know how good you can swim with that armor on, but I'll be fine.
I don't know how good you can
No.
swim with your hands tied.
You don't look like a duck.
Ah,
I may have been mistaken. Yeah, I mean, we could go towards the riverbank. That gives us one avenue or side that is unprotected. We could see how deep this river is. It might be a walkable stream or
Fordable.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Or maybe there is a walkable section of it, probably closer to that, the tip end there. So that if trouble does come and we do need to escape, we can hopefully make it across the river.
So we're looking to cross like Hirski, where that gray X is.
That would be ideal, but that might be too deep.
That would take you into the circus tile.
Not into this weird diamondy boy.
No. The diamonds and triangles that ended up on the map are byproducts of how I made the map.
Heard.
They, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So it'd be
The hex goes
Old
into the next
Circus?
hex. It would. So if you would follow where that X is,
Yeah.
you would end up in circus. If you would
Okay.
put an X on the left bottom of your hex,
That puts us in Old Circus.
that puts you in Old
Okay.
Circus.
All right. New circus or Old Circus, guys?
Or you could go directly left into this tile to the west.
Then we have to probably cross the river again.
I mean, if we stay at the circus, maybe we can actually rest for the night.
I don't know if we actually know that it is in fact a circus. I do believe it's just a smoke
You
and a
saw
campment
smoke from a camp.
from a cannon.
Looking
A cannon
Camp.
with a man being
Yes.
shot out of it.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, so I think we just saw smoke from a camp.
We're gonna take a
Which
little
means there's
diversion
people?
into the circus. Got
Yeah,
Heckner ready to
quickly.
go.
Quick, we're throwing it. This is our beach episode. I think if
Thanks
if
for
our
being
choice,
here, Eric.
I think I think the choice between Old Circus and New Circus, I think we stick with Old Circus. Because I don't think a Hand of Scourge is going to be in a larger campsite.
But we don't know how many there are, or if this was a premeditated attack. This could have been a plan of some kind. Perhaps this Exa that we had left is doing some sort of plot there as well.
If I
We
may,
do not know how long their fingers extend.
if I may,
Unintended.
if I knew, does he know you guys are following him? Because if I knew somebody was following me, I would definitely set a trap.
I would assume that he knows that we are coming after him. Whether or not he knows that we have a tracker and that we're on his trail, that I don't know.
So, Chiron, you would be at the already burnt out camp.
The burned out camp?
Some kind of ruin.
Oh.
The ruin?
I-
or
I
There's
would,
like an obelisk that you caught sight of. Tall, broken, grayish stone.
I don't have an opinion. I just kind of want to keep moving. That's all. And I don't know if my vote kind of matters. I look up at Brun and look over to Duncan.
Well, we took you on as the tracker.
All right.
Let me
I'll give
let me
you
go ahead
something.
It's
let me go ahead and count your vote.
Okay. It's kind of hard to track, and I kind of put my hands up and kind of point down to my feet. Kind of, I'm in the middle of all of you and tied up. It's kind of hard.
Ain't it just? I'm Brun. Duncan, I think we head into the ruins. And see what we'll see. If there is a trap in the ruins,
I mean,
that gives us That gives us a chance to see what they do when the opportunity arises, or
Well, one of my
the problem gets resolved.
they
Don't worry about it.
they also don't know who I am. I can go first.
You don't
You're not
know who
helping.
you are.
You are not.
That's. I mean, I right now am Chiron. And I could definitely go ahead, and then maybe come back with information on it.
But if the bells if the bells ring at midnight and you turn into a pumpkin, then what?
Besides the whole
And pumpkinectomy.
pumpkinectomy, we've done that before.
I'm saying.
Before the shape
All right.
crafting that you have.
Okay.
I do
Our
need
bigger-
a decision here because the sun is getting much lower and you are losing daylight. What is left of it? The darkness is creeping over the other horizon. Stars are starting to appear.
I say we push for the ruins. If we can cross the river, great. If not, we camp and then hit the ruins the next day.
Okay.
I will agree. We do need to keep moving. Old ruins. Maybe
Old ruins.
Quick to the circus.
I'd go towards the camp, but I trust the two of you.
hopefully
fair.
that is enough.
If we do
You-
if we find a spot to ford the river, I will absolutely pick up Chiron like a sack of flour over my shoulder.
Oh,
and just,
yeah.
like, park you up there, sort of facing backwards as we walk.
I look
As we
at
find
you,
out.
and I'm not going to perch on you. I'm not going to fucking do it.
That would be
Can't make me do that.
You're
No
a
matter how many
hostage.
times you ask me, I won't do
I'm not
that.
doing it. I'm
Hey,
not doing
perching on Brun's shoulders is Nevos' job.
Yeah.
And any small child who is willing to brave the heights.
it. Chiron's like 5'1", 5'2", and hollow bones, so he's probably like super light.
Nah, you're just over the shoulder.
Yeah.
You've been slung. You are able to make your way across the river. Can I get a... Everybody make me a dexterity. I'll give athletics or acrobatics with
Thank
dexterity.
Christ.
Can I argue
I roll.
survival?
I will allow survival.
Now,
I
Chiron
think I'm gonna
would
do
not
athletics
roll, right?
anyway.
Kyron, you don't have to roll. Brun,
Right.
disadvantage because you are carrying someone.
I captain.
This would be a 15 for Duncan. 15 survival check.
With
17
disadvantage, it's a
acrobatics.
24.
24.
Navo starts doing cartwheels to keep his head above the water.
Navos hops from rock to rock very eloquently. Not a single drop on
He's
you,
like
my
holding
friend.
up his little cloak as he pops from rock to rock.
Basically.
Don't get wet.
He doesn't like his claws getting wet. Brun, not too bad. It barely registers that you have a Chiron on your shoulder. Duncan, pretty standard stuff. Your feet are a little wet, but that's no big deal. And across you all go.
Like I do that
Brun,
every morning.
you're starting to get a little bit wider in the stream at this point.
Mhm.
You're like, if we had a really shallow boat, it would work, but we're still gonna have to keep going further along the river to be able to boat it. It is still verboten.
Oh, shit.
You enter into this space. There's a little bit of a transition from the hills to more meadow. There are some trees popped up here and there, mostly indistinct. It's hard to make any details out at this point because it is darker. It is decidedly nighttime. Twilight has struck. And there's that obelisk, that pillar that you had seen from the distance that kind of drew you over here. You can't see the carvings because it's dark, but the moonlight does catch the corners and edges of it. Navos, there's a bit of a pull for you, a need to know more,
Mhm.
but
On
it
top
is not
of-
currently dragging you.
Yeah, I'm gonna start following it without even thinking. But another need to know. I was curious. When the snow has the snow stopped? Is it back to like normal spring weather, or is it still light?
Yeah. When you came down out of the mountains, the
And
weather had pretty well cleared.
This was a normal transition. It wasn't like back in like Lathlin's shrine.
Right. This
Okay.
is very normal.
Okay.
You were at fairly high elevation, traveling through the mountains.
Okay.
Got caught in a late wintry, early spring type snowstorm, ice storm. Your sigils were a little bit funny throughout the storm. Not too terrible, but beyond that, seemed fairly normal to you.
Guys,
Still a little bit mild as far as temperature goes. The wind has died down quite a bit, but that's about it.
I smell learning ahead. We need to keep going.
I think I smell that bear poop.
Well,
Hey,
I'm
Brun, you
surprised
can
you
put me
haven't
down,
sneezed
man.
in so long.
Yes, I think the mountain
You've been
air
away from
brings
trees.
My allergies up. It's brisk and always kicks my adrenaline in.
Hey, Duncan, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Disadvantage.
Oof, that's a 19 on the die.
Okay. Is that a serious disadvantage there?
No, I can feel the joke.
I should
and
have taken it.
It's not worth it.
19
If you
on the
want
die.
to, yeah.
Yeah, plus a 0 for Constitution saving. So
Duncan,
19.
you blow your nose once and you feel pretty good.
I got spittoon.
Snot rocket.
Yeah.
By this point, it would make a lot of sense to make camp.
A quick camp. I was about to say the same thing. Perhaps a quick camp. Check out the ruins. We have light to aid us. A gift from the gods, lest we forget. Do all the book learning you want. But you can't see, can't see.
He is always like this, huh, Brun?
Pull, like I
your
pull you off
shoulder.
the shoulder, and I'm just like, you don't know the half of it, and I will like sort of like spin you around and land you sort of on your butt up against a rock,
Okay.
and we'll start building a small little fire.
I'm still tied up, right? You're not letting me.
Oh
help at
yeah,
all?
nope.
All right.
Go fuck yourself.
Absolutely not.
Respectfully, nah.
No.
Yes, this is an possibly amazing place. I'm gonna keep first watch, if that's okay. I don't know if I can go to bed just yet.
I don't do good with sleeping in separate blocks, but you may, if you must. I think a bigger topic to talk about. Yes. Sorry.
I'll take seconds so you can just be up with the sun. Say hi to your god in the morning.
I will. This Strayron, this Hand of Scourge. Again, we don't know if he's working with anyone here in this very camp. But I think we need to discuss what we do when we do find him.
What's there to discuss?
Vengeance is powerful. I think justice is more. But more importantly than that, he seems to know something about what is going on. Perhaps localized to this area, perhaps to the bigger thing. I would approach... Perhaps we can try to get him to talk before we dole out our truth.
Can it be during?
Well, my order frowns upon torture and stressful
Enhanced
removal of
interrogation.
information.
Coercion?
Something like that.
We don't have to lay a hand on him. We have another bird friend that we owe a couple of favors.
Absolving us is not putting it on a burden on someone else. It's just not doing the act.
About absolution.
Everyone's getting twitchy.
I would just say act and think as if the gods are watching you, because they are. Whatever has put us down this path, we can confirm for a fact it was given to us by a half-god. I think he would take interest. And there is very little that hides from Sarani's light. Last we need is our Sun Paladin's vengeance upon us for the death of her son and for our dereliction of duty. Every action you take will be judged. This is a historic event, and we must treat it as so. Stay alive, but stay true to yourself, and we will without.
Talking about Sarani and the light, what phase is the moon in this evening?
The moon this evening is nearly full.
No, that is just Navos. He took his cloak off and turned around. Full moon!
I told you call me the
Sarani's
ass.
light!
It's like a lighthouse. It's incredible.
Actually, it would be Dullneck, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
Gosh, did you not read the...
Did you not read
Did
the
you not read
brief?
the memo?
It's in the library. I put
This is
the
why PBS
Pantheon.
reports have cover pages.
The abstract on this brief is not... it's not helpful.
I did not say it was going to be brief, okay? Anyway. Sun's gone down. Moon is up. Is nighttime. What is our order for watch?
Navos
See, I hope
first.
Chiron doesn't get a watch. So Duncan will take the last one and rise to the sun.
Runs in the middle.
When you guys are doing this watching, where do you want me to go?
Right where you're at.
I don't see any trees around here. At least not suitable to hold a nest of your size.
Okay. You do
perhaps a coop?
You do realize I don't have wings, right?
I do not have a tail, but I am still a descendant of the great apes
Okay.
that roam these lands.
Look at this guy believing in evolution.
I am progressive. These are all gifts
Yet
from our
so very
gods.
racist, so casual.
Oh no.
Anyway,
This is
Sorry,
sorry.
is Chiron still transforming, or is this like full Kenku now?
he's still like a weird half stage, mostly feathered, slight bit of beak, dark eyes, got the crest going on. No wingy thingies, no tail thingy.
Okay.
Little bit of scaling on the legs and forearms. Got the claws. So it's like, it's almost Animorphs, like just about, just before like complete transformation.
Okay.
Does that help?
Absolutely.
There's got to be like a crow animorph, right?
I'm sure.
Like I can see that
there's
image so
one that got
vividly in my
stuck
head.
as a crow.
Tobias
I
got
just
stuck
mean
as a red-tailed
like the
hawk,
cover
but
art
that's
page.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was a crow. Anyway,
No.
one got stuck as a bird. Moving on.
sorry.
Yeah, not all
I'm
birds
such
are
a
the
big
same.
fan.
I haven't thought about Animorphs in so long. Thank you.
Welcome to the club.
The first book was released 30 years ago today. Don't
Wow.
worry about it.
So full of beans tonight. Can I please get your
Yeah.
perception checks for the evening?
As for Chiron, like put you in a somewhat comfortable position with a blanket. But on the opposite side of the fire, from where we're keeping watch, and with no weapons within an easy crawl of you.
No large sticks either. That's a 6 plus a 6 for a 12 for Duncan.
15.
Rolled a nat 1.
He ain't got his bird eye.
And that's why you're not on. That's why you're not on. duty.
Yep.
That is an 18 for Brun.
Fantastic. You all begin to settle in, have your meals. Hopefully, you've already written off your ration for the day, because a ration covers the entire day. It is a lot easier to make a fire here without the wind. You've got actual wood around that you can gather and put together for that. Ground's a lot comfier. There's more cushion to it. It's pretty easy to set up the tents. Stakes go into the ground very well. It seems like it's probably rained somewhat recently. The ground's a little bit soft. Patches of moss here and there. Small streams that you would have found so you can refresh your water. All in all, a very pleasant evening. A little bit chilly, but personally I find that pleasant, so I'm staying with it. Nevos, first watch is yours.
Mhm.
Are you doing anything while you're on watch?
Yeah. Can you give me high or low?
Ooh. Let's go low.
Okay. This feeling that I was getting as we were heading towards the ruins, I am diving deep into it.
Nice.
Like I should be watching Chiron. At this point I can't. I can't right now. There's something else.
I only got
see.
one eye.
Got one
Look at
eye and it's
everything.
all settled on the ruins. Nevos.
I
You
was about to say, it looked like Duncan got a tent and Brennan was just sleeping in the rocks.
who's getting there?
It's better for
My
your
people.
back.
That pull. It's been a bit since you felt it like this. You were you dove into it pretty heavily down below Kahlo. And you feel yourself kind of slipping into that headspace again. You're like, I need to know more. And your eye keeps drifting back to that obelisk over and over. You sit there and you watch it. And the moon perches on top of it almost. You can see the outline of it. And you realize that there's something missing. And you keep watching. It's like, if there was something right here, another structure maybe, another pillar or something, you feel like there's something missing. And that just sends your mind down a rabbit hole of what is this structure? What could it be? Why don't you give me a nature or an arcana?
Okay. Yeah, my eye is like squinting. I'm using like minor illusion to try to craft what is this?
You're like trying to fill in the blanks. Yeah.
17 arcana.
You're not like right next to it. Y'all stopped to a point where you can still see it, but you're not like right up at it. And you would imagine, just because you had just come from druid territory, that this could be like a druid thing as well. The vibes are there. You realize it is both a marker and a guidepost of sorts. What it's guiding you to, you're not sure. But it's directional. And you feel like that missing piece could be part of that direction as well.
If I grab, say, like a smaller piece of a log and bring it over, is there anything I can read?
What do you mean? Like you're not right at the obelisk.
Oh, okay.
Like you are within a comfortable walk of it, but you're not right there, was my understanding. Because it could be trapped. If you would want to wander over, you could very well go over during your shift. Poke around a little bit and wander back, and nobody would know. Unless Chiron's awake, but...
Or you don't come back.
Or you don't come back.
Chiron, you little snitch.
As you're tied up.
You gonna tell Daddy Duncan when he's all in the night?
Don't say shit.
Better tell me.
There's a rock dangling over your head.
I'll tell you anything you want. What do you want me to tell you?
What are you doing, Navos?
I'm heading over.
Okay. Navos, you wander on over. You bring a little bit of a light source with you. You've got torches and stuff. The horse was carrying torches. It is not a language you recognize. You do find a couple of languages, a couple of styles of markings. Some are much newer than the others. You're not sure what they say or what they indicate. As you get closer, you see in the ground, most of this area has been fairly low impact, low change. There are some furrows, some kind of cuts in the ground around this area. Some areas where there's like a long, very straight, almost hill, right? And you realize that there are several pillars. And over time, they have grown over, creating this weird topography. With your Arcana, I'll carry it through. You can determine. Let me bring us back to the hex real quick. Boop. Do. Please load. Okay. You can determine that it is pointing almost directly west. I don't know if that actually pinged.
Mm-hmm.
Please ping. There we go. Almost directly west.
Okay.
It also... Let me look at a different map here real quick.
Frantically shuffling through maps.
Frantically checking all of my notes. There's another directional that goes this way. And another that goes this way. Give me one more brains check. Oh, were you done with that map? I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Arcana, all right, or more like?
Yeah. Arcana's
okay.
good. You could do another Arcana.
That's an 18.
There are certain symbols, some of the newer ones, that they look like precursors to some of the things you've read, some of the things you remember from your time at the library. It's old research. Very old research. And you recognize something from Under Kahlo as well, something to do with energy. When you were reading about how the energy made it from the collars to wherever it was going, there are parts of this that you're like, wait a minute, why does that look so familiar? Like, the font has changed. The context is a little bit different, but the basis of it is there. Like, this is some weird old magic theory.
As I'm looking through everything, I'm gonna have a mage hand holding the torch as I'm like writing this out in my journal, as well as trying to scribe any of these languages I don't understand currently.
Give me a sleight of hand. It's been a while since you've used your journal.
Ooh, that's a 12. Yeah, it's been a lot of drawing, but that's about it.
The torchlight is not the best for catching all of the fine details of these markings, as it kind of shifts around and dances, and you're a little distracted, so the mage hand is drifting this way and that, and you get the essence of it. Ebok might be able to tell you what's going on with it, but even for Ebok, it could take it some time to decipher your mad scratches, scrabblings.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that in, and we'll start to head back to camp.
Okay. As you head back to camp, the moon continues to move, and nothing else occurs, as far as you're aware. Chiron is where you left them. You can hear Brun's snoring. You can feel it vibrating around as per usual. Duncan could probably use a machine to help his breathing, but you know.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty peaceful
approaching almost like the worry of like mom's up and they know I'm getting back home late. So just trying to sneak in.
Crap. Why don't you give me a stealth just for the fun of it?
Okay.
Don't turn the light on.
Chiron, if you want to be doing anything during all of this, you can interject as well.
Well, where have you been?
Chiron
Sitting
like,
on a
turns
log.
on, still tied, but like turns on a desk lamp and like
On
is
the-
sitting
on the
there in
campfire.
armchair. Yeah.
Bit late, isn't it, young man?
You know? What time is it?
I do want to turn over, and I just kind of say over my shoulder, I'm glad he made it back safe. And that's about it.
That's
That was what was
13.
just- Yep.
Your two
Nice.
fathers and I have been worried sick about you all night.
I thought you'd be asleep by now. But thank you.
It's kind of hard to... You guys keep telling me I might not be me when I wake up. My family, assumably, is all dead, and I'm tied up. It's a little hard to sleep. But I am glad you made it back.
So far, you have been my favorite. We want to...
What?
out of the body.
Of the things.
Out of all the people that we captured and forced to come with us, you're my favorite.
You're my favorite.
Duncan in his sleep feels hurt. In his dream, he is stabbed in the side, and he's like, ow. Ow.
That hurts me emotionally.
I'm curious. Do you want... Maybe we should keep you like this for now.
What is...
Only with... If you agree. If you start to fall asleep, I'll wake you back up. You're going to be tired. Very tired. But...
That...
But
you could still
Yeah.
be you.
you're gonna be more tired than you've ever been.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if that's a long-term solution, and I mean, you seem like a man of curiosities. Wouldn't it be more interesting to see if I sleep, wake up the same? Not saying I want to be different, but I'm also curious on how I kind of look around at myself. This works as well.
Yes. It'd be more fun my way, but if you don't agree...
I do.
but I'll move along. Bye.
Before, so when I was back at the Airy, I did this thing when I was nervous. I would draw it and or write my journal. Would you be able to untie my hand? You can keep me tied up, sitting. I don't care. Just let me draw for just a little bit. I have no weapons on me. My feet are still tied.
How about you explain to me what you like, and I do a little drawing myself. See if it matches.
I'm trying to. All right. Well, the thing I was afraid of before, it's still very hazy. I was going to try to draw it out for you guys. I don't know if I can. I don't know how to. I don't know how to explain it. Just 10 minutes. That's all.
The suspicious yellow circle.
That's the firelight.
Okay, I was about to say that's also the radius of a fireball spell.
Just. And I don't have any weapons or anything. You can sit next to me, stare at me the whole time. I just you can watch me draw it too. I just can't get. I want to try to get this image in my head onto paper. That's all.
Best thing I can do is try to learn. Fine. But we're just moving the ropes up. And if need be, I'm tightening them again. I'm not completely removing it.
Okay.
And I'll slightly untie, push them up the forearms.
You, Chiron, are able to draw. All right. It's not comfortable trying to maneuver the hands. Why don't you give me a sleight of hand with disadvantage?
Got it. 16.
What are you drawing?
So, I'm trying to draw it. Again, it's super fuzzy.
He draws one of those really cool S's.
Yeah, it's a really cool. I try to.
Yeah, I told you. I was pretty good at drawing.
It's just. It seems blurry around him, but he starts to draw 3 eyes. And as I draw the third eye, I kind of just stop. I'm like, this is. Every time I felt that nervous feeling just kept popping in my mind. I kind of hand it over and I show him.
3 eyes. Are you making fun of me?
No, listen. I'm serious.
Nevos, on the page, you see these 3 orbs, right? These 3 eye shapes with kind of a hazy darkness around. There are a couple of swoops of something above them. And a little bit of a texture, almost not feathery, but there's something there.
Mm-hmm. Can I see if I can place this to anything?
Sure, give me a history.
Dirty 20. 15 plus 5.
You remember flying through the dark sky, the dark air under the trees, as run through you. And this looked back. And about this point, you realize that your shift is just about over. And
I'd love to continue this conversation, but I got to clock out. My shift's over.
Yeah, I don't work off the clock.
Yeah, I got to take a mandatory half-hour break. So
wage theft goes in both directions.
So, I don't know why, Nevos, but it just keeps popping in my mind.
Since you were you, did you see this back in Kahlo?
I don't know. I just know whenever it pops in my mind, I feel like I should run for my life.
Oh, and you should.
That's all I...
Well, thank you. I am glad Brun is up next. Show them this, will you not?
Sure. If you leave him a little less untied, I can keep drawing. And I kind of just like nudge him a little bit.
Hey,
If you
bud,
untie my feet, I can draw my feet as well.
my shift's over. I let you do more than I should. If
Okay.
the bruiser wants to, feel free. But at this point, I gotta hit bed.
And before he wakes
really
up,
good at drawing with knives.
before he wakes up, I'll keep your little outing a secret, and I kind of wink at him.
No, don't do that at all. That never.
Got it.
I'll tighten up the rope again. Tell them I drew it. You just explained it, okay?
Got it.
And I'm gonna head over to Brun's tent.
Is Navos upset about Chiron possibly sharing that secret, or that he blinked because that's something that Navos cannot do, or that he winked because Navos would just be doing a wink?
It's a little bit
blinking,
of
yeah.
everything at this point.
Like,
Like it's serious microaggressions at me, and they don't even know it.
Hey, listen, I've been told all the racist shit from all the bird puns all day.
How the turns of fucking taken.
All right, Adventures into Racism. Thanks, Fantasy. Brun, you're up, buddy. Navos, wake him up.
I had another nice little like melody coming with Minor Illusion. Again, I'm just standing outside the tent. I'm not going to intrude.
You go out in the woods tonight.
Navos, you hear the snoring stop. And Brian just goes, I don't know if that's better or worse than people just coming in the tent and kicking me. I'm definitely more used to one of those.
If you prefer it, that's fine by me.
No, I'm just more used to it. That doesn't mean I prefer it.
I feel like I scare a lot of people very easily, but
Yeah.
anyway. Chiron's still up. Just sitting by the fire. Just wanted to let you know.
Still Chiron?
For now, hasn't fallen asleep as far as I'm aware.
I'll look up at the full moon, the nearly full moon overhead. Yeah. All right.
It glints off of Navos' eye.
Get some shut eye then. I'll hold down the fort.
Will do.
And this way, I'm going to tell you I have no intention of killing them this morning. So if, Duncan changes his mind, it wasn't me.
Fine by me. You might have somebody else you want to kill soon.
Chiron's not suicidal.
yeah. Who's he gonna believe? I can give you a sheet of other Brun murders. I have a stack.
Yeah, I got paid for those. I'm not getting paid for this one. And I
He's
will.
a free
for free.
elf. Let him go.
It's somebody punched that card. The 16th murder is free.
Anyway.
I will trundle my way over to the fire, Chiron. To plop my ass down on a tree stump that creaks under my weight. You should really get some sleep.
Yeah, like I told Navos, I keep being told I might not be me, might not ever wake up again. Family's all dead, tied up, with a bunch of people who screamed at a mutated bear and made it run away.
Aside from the bear part, you might not believe me, but I was in your shoes about a week and a half ago.
You mentioned you're from Callow.
Yep.
So, what were you doing in Callow?
Work.
I get it.
Wasn't exactly in for sightseeing.
You grew up there?
For a while. And
Those
I left.
family, yeah, those families are bastards, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. No, not just the families.
I'm not going to dig too much into your work. I get it, but it seems like it turned out okay. Aside from the world ending and all.
Well, that was my first time home in Kahlo in almost a decade. So, come home, I'm home for 3 days, and whole place goes up.
I'll leave you alone for 3 minutes.
Well, divert from the burning down of my home.
Our home.
Navos, our home. Our home. Navos wanted me to show you this. I told him what I kept seeing, what I was afraid of, and he drew it, tried to draw it for me. And I hand him the picture of the three eyes with.
Yeah. I think you're showing like a picture of like Navos as a pinup. He's like, oh,
yeah.
Wrong one.
Dang, those quills and those thighs. You hand
Bryn
this
still
paper.
hasn't processed the making out with Navos that occurred. Stories for another time, though.
You hand this paper over to Brun, and Brun's kind of just like, what the? And then looks at it. And Brun's tired. You're a little tired, but Brun's not hiding it well. That immediate recognition of, oh my fucking god. Because am I correct in assuming that this is Vox? These are Vox's fucking
I mean, maybe.
papers? Probably.
Probably.
Do you hide?
As someone who
hide
hates
it?
Vox traditionally, I can confirm these are Vox sightings.
Do you confer? Like, are you hiding the disdain for the picture at all?
There is just like it's not disdain for the picture. It's the heavy burden of like when you go to Thanksgiving dinner and you see that one, like you just see family and you're like, oh my god, this is gonna be the rest of my day.
Yeah, you're hoping that one cousin doesn't show up. It's
The one racist uncle with things against bird people that just doesn't show up to Thanksgiving this year because they're gonna go on about their politics, and you just watch Brun just be like,
That was about the same reaction that Navos had.
And I can't imagine why he would react like that.
No.
Brun, behind Chiron, a certain purple tiefling at the edge of the firelight.
Look at that.
I did roll a Vox check.
thank you. Vox was literally on my like possible hit list of people to ring up in this moment. I'm glad he showed up unbeknownst to me. And at that voice, Chiron, you watch Brun's head snap up, and there is the pose relaxes a little bit. The hands sort of drop a little bit to the side, still holding that paper. Any inkling that you were a threat to Brun has been shunted to the side. As Brun is now like fully focused the attention on those eyes out there.
Chiron, if you turn toward the voice,
Mm-hmm.
you will see those eyes glinting. Those 3 yellow eyes. You can just make out the shape of horns, but it's smaller. It's not quite right, but the terror that seizes in your chest identifies this without a doubt. So good to see you, Brun.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
What were you saying, Kyron?
As I see the eyes, panic and I get closer to Brun, like best I can, tied up in a defensive stance. I'm just like hyperventilating. This. And that's all he's saying is this.
This.
Vox, you've made.
This has a name. I'm Vox, and you are. Whom?
God. Should I talk to it?
Be very.
Vox,
rude
how
if
long
you
have
didn't.
you been following
Well,
our
can I
friend
this game
here?
playing?
Your friend? I don't know your friend. I don't think I do. Do I? And the eyes turn directly on you, Kyron. Very intensely.
Is this like a threat almost?
Everything about this individual feels like a
His
threat.
Yeah.
Threat incarnate.
I'm my name's Kyron. And I slowly back up behind Braun, just not trying to get behind him, but like alongside of him, just nervously trying to
Meat shield.
Yeah.
Kyron, it seems you're in a bit of a pickle. My companions here have trussed you up like a turkey. You're clearly not a turkey. Very rude of them. Would you like out of that?
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's not my decision to make, but it's nice to know what... So, Brun, bit of catching up to do, huh?
Just a touch.
Just a touch.
Are you gonna step into the firelight, or do you need me to bravely step into the dark?
Push you into the fire.
I mean, you could always come join me. Who knows what could happen out here? I'm a little scared.
Being like, oh no, I'm scared. Brun just like
He's scared.
leans back. No, I'm honestly pretty comfortable right here.
It was worth a shot.
I plan on keeping all of my limbs and appendages attached to me for the foreseeable future, my friend.
Don't we all? Kyron, I need to have a bit of a conversation with my buddy Brun here. And it doesn't particularly involve you. What will it take to make you go away?
I kind of look down at my hands and feet. If I get untied, I can go take a lap.
Go take a lap.
Go on, sport.
Yeah.
Tell you what. And Brun will pull a dagger, and Brun will. He's not going to pull the dagger. He's going to pull the ropes further up, so your ankles can move a little bit. Take my tent. Crash in there. And he's sort of leaning down to you, sort of picking you up by the front ropes. And do your very, very best to not hear anything. Are we clear?
Crystal.
That's a good lad. We'll usher you off. Usher you off to the tent. So Vox.
Brun, Vox has been kind of pacing at the outer edges of the firelight, taking things in. It's been this very, the move. It's this very leisurely, you can picture the hands behind the back.
It's kind of a mosey.
Very suave, like, just taking things in.
Mm-hmm.
You see him clock Navos, snoozing on the ground over there. Turns back towards you. You don't make things easy for me. You never have, but you are quite a long way from home.
Would you believe me if I told you I'm trying to make my way back?
At this point, I don't know if I would, actually. So I ran into a bit of trouble in Kahlo. Hence me not catching up with you sooner. The boss man sent pruners. Were you aware of that?
This is Curtis trying to remember if... I don't believe Brun knows about the pruners.
I don't believe he does.
Uh,
Because,
yes, because they were in parallel.
They were in parallel. They were right outside the window at one point during our side quest that you ran.
Yes, so Brun's eyes kind of... Pruners? Into Kahlo?
Augie, of all people. What a treat.
What did you do?
And you get this, like, squint of, like, you know very well why they were sent to Kahlo.
What happened to him?
Well, I watched one of them become a giant fox beast and rip open at least a dozen guards. That was kind of cool. Not gonna lie. The second jaw and, like, weird mutations that followed as well. A little less cool, but I understand. There's that, like, I understand very well type implication. So it took a little bit to dodge them. I'm pretty sure they're still out there somewhere. And considering my insider scoop, I have a strong suspicion they will not be giving up anytime soon.
So why are you following my little bird friend? Or did I just completely look past you?
You know, Brun, it does hurt me that you ignore me so often. I've been coming back after you for... How long has it been now? I couldn't even tell you. Been following you. I wanted to warn you that you are a bit of a beacon, all of you. When I am a bit less put together, you are a magnet. I can feel the pull toward your merry little crew, even as far away as Kahlo. And what that tells me, Brun, if you haven't put it together yet, I know it takes you a bit, is that I am not the only one who will be coming after you. And you still have a child to find. I cannot collect the boy myself. I believe he's to the west, and that is all I know. That freak Alfoza was headed that way too, and it better not be because of Mahir. think you already knew that part, though. Pacing back and forth and back and forth. And he continues to circle a little bit. Seemingly mildly interested in the camp. Mildly interested in you. But you can tell after so much time with him, he is on high alert. Every detail of what's around you is being taken in.
There's always another thrice damned layer to every fucking mystery we're on.
That's what you get for going and being chosen, or whatever the paladin said. Mission from the gods, was it? Very cliche.
That's Duncan for you.
The man is made of cliche, isn't he?
No, he's made of sterner stuff. He actually believes it. Which counts for something.
Also should make you nervous. People who believe in things? Who knows what they'll do for their goals?
They will. People with beliefs tend to follow those beliefs. For example, Duncan believes that they will be correct in the end, and they will just let their gods... Their tenets and their beliefs will see them through anything. And you believe this cryptic vagary nonsense is charming and endearing. You're half right.
I also believe it pisses you off. And that's half of the fun.
That is 100% correct. But if...
So what now, Brun?
Well, if the gardener's sending pruners after you...
Did you make contact with him? After he contacted you? Because they might not be after me alone. You followed through, right?
Sent a message saying... was in pursuit, following leads. That's the last contact I've made.
Interesting. He's tried reaching out to me. Figure out what I know, what happened. Conveniently, I can be a little indisposed sometimes. Brun, I don't know how much longer I can do this. And the implication there is toward the current form.
Yeah. How long before you change?
This fun little trinket. There's a hand that reaches into the light. You see Farney's bracelet. Farney's removable collar, that twist twin collar. It's doing the job. Just enough. And you can see under the skin of the hand, there are points. One flex, and there will be spikes out through the skin. It's not perfect anymore. And I do believe at some point it won't work at all. I will continue to do what I can for you. That stone that you very poorly pocketed should allow you to message me. You broke the last one I gave you.
So you planted that.
Maybe. Or it
Did
could
you
just
plant
be
the
a
other-
coincidence that it connects to mine.
Did you plant the other stone in the bag? Or was that
I
there?
don't know what you're talking about.
If I find out you're bullshitting me, I swear to God, you won't even.
Do
have to
you
turn
want to
into a
roll insight on
monster.
that?
Yeah,
Legally, you
we'll
have
roll.
to.
Yeah, I don't like these odds.
We can make them worse. Navos?
God, disadvantage.
14?
The carefully skirting the firelight is not doing you any favors. And Vox has always been full of the
Cagey
the
as
cryptic
shit.
nonsense. They're very good at what they do, right? You almost believe it, but there's that bit of doubt in your mind where you're like, it is Vox, though. There's always a chance. But you are leaning toward he probably doesn't know what you're talking about.
But it is Vox, so.
I'm trying. Ignoring the rock. Navos is trying to get a message to me here. We're trying to find anything about where he is.
Brun, it's been a month. And then some. The longer this takes, the farther the kid gets. The more likely he's dead. What do you want me to do?
I want you to give me something better than west of here.
That is all I have. I'm usually good at this. Whoever the hell's took the kid planned it very well. West of Kalu. There are a few places that could be, right? The worst case scenario is the ports.
And if he hits the ports, he's worse than dead.
Who knows where he goes from there? The group that took him apparently had ties to Kalu. I did find that out. Some elven bitch, I think. Beyond that, though, there's not a damn trace.
If we find anything, if I get word to or from here, do I tell you? Or do I call? If I call the boss, that could essentially be war.
That man will move heaven and earth and everything in between.
With the same goddamn shovel.
Keep me in the loop. I will try to resist your lure as long as I can.
Keep an eye and an ear out.
You get a little bit of a squint when you say an eye.
Just
Like, is
one.
that-
You've got a spare.
Oh, how kind of you to notice. Thanks
I do
for that.
And as much as I'm loath to ask you for, yet another favor. We're hunting a gnome.
A gnome hunt.
A
I believe they outlawed those, Brun. That's very
a
dangerous
little
for
while
you to
back.
engage in.
This is I don't have a permit for this one. This is a personal and investigative hunt.
A personal gnome hunt. Well, that changes everything. Why do I care about a gnome, Brun? Your shift is almost over.
Because he's involved in the same shit. And he's
And
the
suddenly
only...
There's more focus on you.
He is one of 2 leads we have in that front. One of them, last we knew, is back up at camp. Back in Fort Isard. A few days north of here. The other one we're after because they tried to kill a resident forest deity named Lathlin, with the same shit that turned you.
I suddenly see why I'm more interested in this gnome. Understood.
If you find them, if you hear any word, I have a spare stone that's conveniently that you're conveniently on speed dial.
Gods do work in mysterious ways, don't they?
Yeah, I would never insult you by calling you a god.
You get a very deep bow, that very exaggerated, as you wish, sir, type movement. And you see the eyes turn away from you.
Brun moves to the shadow and reaches out to where that hand just was. It is trying to grab onto the hand something.
Okay.
Sort of just moving out and reaching out to where that wrist was a second ago before Vox goes to
athletics.
leave. This is not intended to harm.
But if it does, it does.
If it does,
Well, that's a
then
natural.
don't be upset.
It's a natural one for a 7.
Oh,
Okay.
You get shanked in the eye by one of the spines.
Hang on.
Just smacked in the back of the head.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say what I just thought of.
What? What were you gonna say?
I'm not gonna say what I just thought of.
Okay, well, message me then. Because now I want to know.
Okay. I'm now thinking, oh no, what happens if I accidentally pull off the bracelet when I go to reach for it?
What is your dex modifier?
-1.
Hey, Duncan, it's your turn for Shiv. Duncan!
So, you reach out. I also rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
Wow.
and we kiss.
What?
You cop a perfect feel on Vox's butt.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hey.
not the
That's-
ass. That's
That's
me.
Good team.
Brun,
That's
you have never in your life touched me like that. What are you doing?
Uh,
And you can feel quills sprouting.
I
Release me immediately. Normally
Sort of-
I'd be into this, but not right now.
like knowing
You're
where
Not since the
Your
union got
sigil is starting to
involved.
burn, Brun.
knowing where the butt is, sort of working my way up and like knowing roughly how the proportions are. Put a hand on the shoulder, fighting through that burn.
The quills are beginning to dig into your hand. 1 point of piercing.
Through that pain. Be careful. And if you're going to lose yourself, come find me. And I'll make sure it's taken care of.
You can feel your hand lifting as the form of Vox gets a little bit taller. And the spininess is extending. You should go back to your watch, Brun. Have a lovely evening. And you feel the hand, or your hand kind of lose the shoulder as it dips out from under you.
Good hunting,
And
Vox.
disappears, slinking into the shadows.
We'll walk back. Looking at the spine holes in my hand. The pinpricks.
Hey, make me a Constitution save real
Oh,
quick.
hell. That's a 10.
You feel your hand burning from the quills, the spines. And that is 1 point of poison. For now.
Not 21, just okay. I will go into my tent and see if Chiron is still awake.
That's a great question for Chiron.
During I was 1 second. Absolutely great question.
It's the SAT question for the day.
You come back in, and he just seems to be sitting there, just waiting for you to come back. Not as nervous, but still pretty nervous. So, what was that?
An old friend. Come home to stick around a little longer.
I mean, judging from my situation, I have no place to speak on it, but why does your old friend eyes keep popping in my mind, and why am I terrified of him?
Because you're a sane and rational person.
Okay.
Underneath all the shape-shifting, you seem to be possessed of some kind of faculty to understand when things should be fucking terrifying to you.
Yeah. Usually
unfortunately,
danger means run.
Fortunately, you're the only person in this group that still has that, I think. You know when we were talking about those black fibers that change things?
Yeah.
Vox is the person I trust the most. And they have changed because of those. And they will continue to change because of those.
Chiron opens his beak a little bit, that like he's gonna talk, and then stops what he was gonna say. And then he goes, and how are they sane still?
Because I've never met anyone who can make Vox do something that Vox doesn't want to do.
And
Remember the collars?
Oh, I know the callers.
That's the only thing keeping them from fully shifting. And they will not hold forever.
And as you say that, I kind of put my hand around where my collar would be, and I go, all right, well, okay, this is one hell of a day.
And with that, I think we will take our 5-minute break.
All right.
And
Works for
return for Duncan's watch.
For Duncan's watch in 5. Thank you, 5.
Sounds like the programming block. Welcome to Duncan's watch.
We're now over to Duncan with the Night's Watch.
Be right back.
Time for Duncan's watch, because he's the very best. He's the rootinest, tootinest.
Um,
Have you been
before I
thinking
go
about this
wake
whole
up,
time?
before I wake up, Brun
Woody theme.
or Duncan, fuck. Before I wake up, Duncan, I am going to ensure that, Chiron is restrained, but at least comfortable in the tent.
Are you comfortable? Would you like to leave a tip?
Yeah. No, we collect the tip. We charge the tip automatically when you check out.
There's an 8% gratuity.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Anywhere.
Anyway,
Don't you dare leave with that tab open. But I will scoot over to Brun's tent. Or Duncan's. Fuck, I am fucking that up. Scoot over to Duncan's tent. Leaving Chiron in Brun's tent. And we'll sort of give Duncan a nudge with Brun's foot.
This is my foot.
Sort of give a nudge. Duncan, you're up.
How was he?
Behaved.
Good.
We did have a visitor.
Yeah?
Turns out, Chiron's got an eye for the scary things that we're used to. He was able to spot Vox and was reasonably afraid of Vox.
I was wondering when they were going to make their appearance. Saw them a couple of days ago at the cliffside.
They're nearby. I asked them
As
to...
I assumed so. Fox has a habit of keeping a close tab on the four of us, no matter where we seem to go.
Well, do you want the good news or the bad news first?
I'm a bad news man. Lay it on me.
It's not just Vox. These, I'm sort of pointing up to where the sigil is. This is like a bonfire. Like a magnet to those things.
Yeah, I had thought the same. Rarely do the gifts from the gods not come with strings.
Didn't you know? So, that we tend to bring that trouble with us, I think. Or at least the trouble finds us faster.
Look at Alrith, look at Kahlo. Soon,
Here.
this place too.
Good news. That means people with information are always nearby. Vox is going to keep an eye out for Tyvar or Treyrin, and
Tyvar who?
keep an eye out for Treyrin and pass along any information that they can find, so we can nip that in the bud if we can.
I think pass information that they find entertaining to give to us. Of Vox plays with all the cards in the deck. They bring
Vox
their own.
understands how necessary this is for more than just justice or revenge.
I hope they do. But I'm awake.
Chiron's in my tent and slept. I can carry them all day tomorrow, but maybe a little bit of walking wouldn't kill him.
Maybe it would. Something to figure out, maybe.
We're not going to torture him, but we could just make him walk forever.
Walk to death.
Maybe not torture. Says the voice in your brain.
Well, good luck. Hopefully nothing tries to eat you in the night. Brun will grab the most comfortable rock or two that they can find, and
you can grab some extra blankets and stuff from the horse.
Yeah, or from the saddlebags and stuff, and grab a spot to crash.
There is a third tent.
Oh, hell yeah.
But we don't use it. It's just there for show.
That
So
tent was there
yours,
to bait
there's
Chiron.
Duncan's, and there's Chiron's.
There's just like a fake body under the sheets.
Yeah. There's a little recording of a snore.
Just in case the Nazgul come to find us.
That one's another reference, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
It is.
And then
Catch it on.
Brun's about to grab that sending stone. Not the one that calls Vox, but the other one. But falls asleep before he summons the guts to use it.
I don't know what other sending stone you have.
I think he has one to his boss.
Yeah, I have
No,
one
it
to. I have
doesn't.
one. I thought I had one to the gardener that was tucked in a pocket.
No, that didn't go
No?
to the gardener. The boss direct dialed your brain.
Oh, he did direct dial my brain. Oh, cool.
That's why you needed to get to a
It was like a
location
call.
where you could get connected to the boss to report in.
Connected for free.
Well,
Dang it.
that's good.
Another
good.
reference I don't know.
That was a commercial.
Anyway,
College.
Bryn goes to sleep.
Gonna leave that call up.
Duncan,
Duncan.
you settle in for your watch. What are you up to? You're sat there alone. Do you leave Chiron in Brun's tent? You know, check on him? What's your plan here for your watch?
Yeah, I'll do a quick passive check. I'm gonna pop the door open, see what he's up to, see if Brun absentmindedly left like weapons just lying around his tent.
Hey, sport, how you doing? You sleeping all right?
It's more so like
investigation.
yeah. I'll roll that as I talk. It's more so if Chiron is awake, he sees me pop open the tent. I give him the glare, like it's my turn for watch. That will be
And
a
I'm
7 for investigation.
It's pretty dark in the tent. You're outside the firelight, just a little bit too far. You're kind of blocking the firelight. Moon's not getting through this canvas. Brun, the tent that you're in is the one that was being used to cover the horse, so it is full of holes.
Look at all that moonlight.
Moonlight.
Such a breeze.
Zelnick's glow. Lucky you.
Yeah, nothing bad will happen here.
But Duncan, you're not really seeing anything of concern in this tent with Chiron. Chiron, it's pretty obvious when the flap opens if you're awake to see it.
I think Chiron,
Firelight
after
kind of glinting in my eyeballs as I look at you.
The backlight of the fire surrounding him.
I think Chiron actually
Silhouette.
would have fallen asleep because after the three-eyed creature appeared and then didn't murder me, and I felt okay. I think I felt just calm enough because I'm probably exhausted at this point. I've been up super early the night before, So I've been up
Yep.
almost over 24 hours almost. So I probably just pass out if I'm just laying there.
If I lay here.
Hopefully, I wake up in the morning again. Ever is what I'm
Great
thinking.
question. Sir Duncan, again, nothing of concern inside that you can pick up. Breathing seems normal for somebody at sleep. Can't really make out many details because of the blanket, but doesn't seem to be a problem for right now.
And so I'll close the flap and I'll let Chiron sleep for the night. And
Very
I'll take my
gracious.
post by the log and start my watch.
And
In
what
quiet
you do,
contemplation.
you, with your knowledge now, this information that Brun said Vox of all people gave him, which, what the heck is Vox doing out here? Point of order, you never saw signs of Vox. You saw the glowing deer that had
Oh, I
many
thought it had
eyes.
3 eyes. Oh, okay.
No, it had a lot of eyes. An
Hmm.
uncomfortable number, actually. And was glowy. Very weird, definitely was not Vox. And that's not
Okay.
me being funny.
Hmm.
Just wanted to
It
clear
has
that
time.
up.
No Vox.
There
Okay,
are
I thought it
many
was...
eyes all over.
Okay.
You settle in, and you're not used to being the early shift. Like,
Mhm.
usually you stay up later, and then get the full night sleep and wake up with the sun.
Mhm.
So it's a little bit different than you're used to. Breaks the schedule a little bit. And you watch the moon continue its passage. It dips down eventually, and you are left with basically no light beyond the fire.
Mhm.
You can see the stars out here are pristine. It's so different from Kahlo, where everything was lit all the time. There's always that glow from the upper districts. But out here, you can see every single star, you feel like. You keep your ears open in case that bear decides to return, or in case the Kadir show, or any number of horrors that are hunting you down for your sigil. And for now, there's apparently nothing. Because there's not much going on, your mind starts to wander a little bit. Where does it go?
A lot has happened in this last month, and there's just so many puzzle pieces to this operation that we're on. And Duncan has this bulletin board in his head of all of these little pieces and the little threads that connect them. And he's just kind of working through them. Right? Vox is following us for something. The fibers, they follow us. They can see us. We're these beacons of light. Might Mouth had said something that there was maybe possibly a bunch of spells all conjoined into this sigil, and maybe that has breached its way into the arcane, the manosphere.
That's not a thing.
It could be.
It absolutely is not.
Um,
I will edit that from this world entirely.
and he kind of drifts off to how crazy things have become. He remembers his youth, training with the paladins and the skirmishes and whatnot, and how he used to train folks, obviously in warfare and in honor and duty, but in more practical things too. Make sure you wash your hands, make sure that you eat a balanced diet, make sure that you do the things to prepare these paladins for the world that unfortunately sometimes doesn't want them. And none of his training and none of the teachings that he passed on could have ever prepared any of them for that. And they certainly don't prepare him for this. He feels outnumbered. He beseeches his God, and he understands his role in all of this. That I'm a tool, a vessel for spreading goodness in the world, kindness, the kind of world that he always wanted to see. He just feels useless.
Duncan, as you start kind of spiraling into that feeling of uselessness, that internal calling out for guidance, you feel a little bit of a pull within you. Something you had felt when you were standing in front of Laithlin. Your companions were all on the ground, unconscious.
Yeah.
It's there. You realize it's been there since you called on it, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
That boost of power that you channeled. You could learn more. You could reach further. Become closer to your God in a way that nobody else has. Maybe you could find those answers.
Maybe.
Be a vessel for Velos Vidar, perhaps.
Mm-hmm. That's really all I've ever wanted.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
It's always been the plan, the end goal. To be someone's hope. To be the hope of anybody he meets. That the world isn't full of bad people. And maybe he could achieve this if he was just stronger, if he was more faithful, if he was more powerful. That he could actually start to make a change in the world. Because all these things that are changing and destroying and ruining this world are powerful creatures.
What can one old man do?
What can one old man do?
Against
One old man,
a world that does not want him to succeed.
who lost his hand and was seen as invaluable. That, oh, well, we can't put you out there again. It's too much a risk for your brothers and sisters, but we do have job opportunities in the strongholds.
You are a liability. Not only to them, but your current party. Right?
My current party. And he thinks back to seeing all of his friends unconscious, dead, dying in that shrine of Lathlands, the roots. What happens if I go down? If I join them, and then what?
It's happened before, though.
It'll happen
You've been
again.
the one on the ground, and they protected you. They had your back because they found value in you. They knew you were worth more alive and by their side. And they made sure to get you back up.
How do I return that favor? How do I make sure that they stay alive so that we can see this through the end? So that we can get justice for Jebka. So that we can get justice for Piebol. So we can get justice for Alworth, for Callow, for
Everyone who's facing it right
the
now.
bodies that haven't been buried yet.
Do you pull on that power? In this
What would
moment?
Velos think? What would Vidar think? He's never acted this way to me before. I can't imagine that this is his influence.
He's never spoken to you.
He's never spoken to anyone. How would I be any better than Brun and Navos, who consorted with that bird demon, who...
And yet, you've stuck with them. As flawed as they are, as different as you are.
But there's...
They've been by your side.
I don't
And you
know.
by theirs.
Maybe I'm senile, but I feel like there's something good in them too. That they weren't chosen by accident either. This is providence, fate, the will of Vidar. And I think with that statement, I will steel my mind and push away thoughts of power, thoughts of vanity. For now.
You could feel it kind of welling up in you just a little bit. Not to the extent that you had felt in that cave, but kind of pushing at your mind, gnawing at your reservations a little bit.
Rubbing at my chest like I have bad acid reflux until the kind of feeling goes away.
Settle it down. You understand it is there. You recognize it now. You can kind of feel the itch of your fins that you apparently have now.
Oh, I can just swim through the river. Duh.
You can feel that pressure from those. This slight pulsing almost beneath the skin. The very gentle glow of your sigil. And then it settles. And your sigil kind of vanishes again. And you see the sun is starting to rise. That glow growing on the horizon.
I think I'll start making breakfast. I think I'll start getting up and starting to do chores around the camp to prepare it for when everybody wakes up so that we could quickly eat breakfast and head on our way.
You see that deer again. Maybe it's more of an elk. every time you've seen it, it's hard to tell how far away it actually is. But it steps out from behind one tree, takes a few steps. You can see that kind of pulsing of light across the grasses with each step. And it turns towards you, watching for a moment. Takes another couple of steps, and it's like a wipe transition as it disappears again. Is there anything else you'd like to do for the remainder of your watch?
The gods work mysterious ways. And I'll get back to my chores.
Roll me. How about a dexterity? Just a plain old dexterity.
There's nothing ominous about that. 10. No dexterity modifier.
With the growing light, it's a little easier to make your way around camp, kind of avoiding most of the things. You do trip on one of your pots as you had been setting it up. Spook the horse a little bit, and the rest of you will wake to the clattering of breakfast. Is there anything else anyone would like to do before we end for the evening?
I do have a small point of order.
Hmm.
We don't have the horse. I thought we sent the horse off.
I think we set the horse off as well. We took everything off of it.
Okay.
By
That's
horse, we mean
why-
Fun, who snores like a horse.
That's why Nalos was sending the letter.
Yes.
I see. Apologies.
Yep.
You hear Duncan swearing at the pot that he just tripped over.
Like a horse.
He is
He
verklempt.
spooked himself.
Very verklempt.
You were deep in your own mind, Duncan.
Could have
And
sworn.
abruptly pulled from it by tripping over a pot. With that, friends, we will end for the evening because it is 10 o'clock. Thank you for being here. Thank you for
Awesome.
your patience as we went person by person. I try not to do that too much anymore, but every once in a while, I think we need it. Any stars or wishes for this evening?
Gold star for my buddy Eric. Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
made it back.
Thank you.
If
Woo!
you survive like one more session, you are
You'd be the
tied.
longest surviving character.
Yeah.
Yes.
You will have outlived at least one of Andrew's characters, possibly two.
You've outlived Andrew being here.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh!
Uh,
Get him.
I thought getting tied up, I thought it was in danger tonight. But
I did too, bud.
yeah.
It's like, man, they're
so I'm-
really
Again,
They really hate
I hope that you can separate player and character
Oh,
actions.
yes,
I have no ill will to you. But with that being said, Chiron, you are very much still in danger.
Yes.
You are traveling with the danger.
Hey Evan, the next walk
Yes.
you guys go on, make sure somebody knows where you're going and when you're supposed to be back. Just in
No
case. Gold stars for the moments in between.
Mhm.
I
We had some
absolutely
pretty good
loved.
chats.
I loved the interactions as you all had your kind of quiet moments. I love being the evil little worm in your brain. That's so much fun for me. And seeing how you guys react as your characters is very interesting and gets my little brain churning.
Mhm.
So thank you for that, Gold Stars, all around on that.
Mm.
Gold Star Chiron as well for being a target. My goodness. But taking it, I think, pretty well.
Yeah.
I think he's starting to make friends.
Yeah. And I guess gold star for you guys for staying in character. Like, I know it's not easy to pick on somebody, especially you don't know me at all. You're pick on, but this is what your characters would do. So
they can speak for themselves. It's very easy for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
well, good job.
I try not
Good job all
to.
around.
I try not to threaten to draw and quarter new party members all the time.
No.
So this is a fun change of pace.
Like, that was what I'm saying though. Like, good job, you guys, just staying in character. Like instead of breaking that, like I being uncomfortable with a new player, and then you just did what your characters do.
No, we're
and
just
I appreciate
threatening you.
Yeah, I mean, if it was the
You're not
other way
uncomfortable
around,
at
right?
all.
If it was
In
the
the
other way
context,
around,
though. Yeah.
right? Yeah, if it was the other way around, I would definitely be very cautious of any of you coming to the party for a potential danger threat. So
Yeah. Gold star as always for Alexis for leaving good nuggets for us to be like the number of times this session I was like, oh no. Look, it's that thing that's come back. This problem has returned, and it's the fact that the problems are immediately recognizable as soon as like I'm blind to them, and then as soon as they pop up, I'm like, oh fuck, here we go.
I particularly will jump on that, and I love this. Is Charlie Thane? Oh no, clearly they're not. But maybe they are, but maybe they're not. But we found the stone, so they have to be them. Right?
Who's saying?
But no. And then we're going to find something else.
Yeah,
That's
topping
not
on
getting
to
old at all. I love this joke so much.
jumping into playing into a character. I love Vox and Brun together, but at a certain point, it feels more like it's just X and Curtis talking to each other. It just feels like two lifelong friends that it's just so fun just to sit back and listen to.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oops,
You hear that?
is this
We've been
individual?
promoted to lifelong friends, motherfucker.
Since when were we ever friends? Ew.
It's more the lifelong part I was going on about.
We're only here for
man.
But no,
So, Eric, for your context, Vox was a brainchild made during Curtis's session -0.4. Like his initial solo session. It was like, okay, well, who's your man on the inside? It's Vox, obviously. And then because Vox was a tiefling and I made like one more tiefling, suddenly I have a whole thing for tieflings. I have not been allowed to forget. I do love this disaster child, but
Vox is indeed a disaster child. But yeah, Vox is the
perpetual problem thorn in your side.
I know is PTSD. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I'm sure we'll have more opportunities to talk about that and why you've got that specific PTSD.
Oh yeah.
But right now, my friend of nearly a decade is about to turn into a monster, and I promised to kill them when it happened. So I got some shit to unpack.
Additional star. Again, I gave up before, but bringing up previous one-shot characters, or I guess three-shot at this point with Augie.
Yeah,
I love these, just the little snippets of.
Where are they now?
Yeah, I know. Well, last time we saw him, he was trying to run into the light.
Did I get a name wrong, Curtis? Our Fox friend? The pruner? I thought that was Augie as well.
No, Augie was the
Oh no. What have I done?
Hold on. Because Augie was the dwarf friend who tried to run into the crystal and was becoming one with the rocks when we left.
But Augie was a werefox from the pruners.
Yeah, okay.
The first game
that Curtis ran.
Curtis did, yeah.
That Blades session.
Aldrich.
Kafale, Augie, Toth.
The one that
Deveris.
fell asleep and almost sneezed.
Yes. Yeah,
you were.
Yeah. Too many Augies is what we're learning.
Yeah.
We gotta kill them off.
I did. Sort of.
Trying.
But yes, so they were from a session that Curtis ran.
Nice.
That particular Augie. And the pruners. All good things.
Yeah. very excited. I will also echo that, having I guess third-party NPCs sort of showing up as having an impact on the world or being name dropped like we had with our kobold friend last session.
I think a good term would be continued
Expanded universe.
importance. Yeah. Significance. Continued significance in the world.
Which, Eric, when are you running a one shot for us to add more characters to the world?
If I run a one shot, it'll be my first one ever. I've never DM'd before.
We are a delightful crew to run sessions for.
It also doesn't have to be D&D. It could be any system. But
yeah, I tell them about our misadventures.
Honestly, I've only ever played a handful of systems too. Then when I got introduced with pirates to the group, that was the first time I played anything new besides D&D, honestly, for TTRPG. So I'm interested in trying all of them. See what they're like. Yeah.
Any additional stars, or shall we move into wishes? All right. Any wishes? I would love to continue bringing back some of the old threads. A little bit of a where is it now? What's going on with it type deal. So that's something I would like to see myself do a bit better. Not even better, but more often, more consistently.
Yeah. To add on to that, like a wish for myself, I want to get more into this, not just religion, but belief in the higher powers at a certain point. I was trying to get into it with Duncan, but there's more to dig into.
The theology chat there was very interesting.
Yeah, there's
seeing
more
how you both push back against each other. Very cool. So that's a personal one for you.
For
Anyone
myself,
else?
yeah.
Okay. Anyone else got any wishes?
I wish I wake up tomorrow.
Yeah. I guess we'll see next Monday when you join us. I appreciate that Eric's Discord image has been that crow for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
It just fits that he's also playing a Kenku.
I mean, he picked the Kenku, so.
Yeah.
As soon as I knew it was Kenku, I was like, oh, Eric's playing Kenku with our game. He loves Kenkus.
I played one for my first ever character ever in D&D was a Kenku, and I didn't realize how hard it would be to try to mimic the whole time. So this is it's fun now that I'm talking normal, which is interesting.
Incredible. One other question for you all. So June 15th is our next side quest. How do we feel about me running something? Because it's been a minute.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
If you want to lose your break to run something, that is entirely your prerogative. But I know that part of the initial intent was
yeah. I mean, I had all of April off. And I'm off that weekend anyway for holiday. And I'm taking my car into the shop, so it'll be a great time. Oh yeah, I ate an entire deer on my way into work yesterday.
Num, num, num.
My car ain't got no teeth right now. The entire front end is gone.
Them Pennsylvania back roads.
Pennsylvania back roads.
You thought the back roads were scary.
I know way too well.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So,
are you doing all right though? Any damage?
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm fine. My car is a hybrid, so I haven't actually turned the gas engine on yet because the radiator's jacked. But the electric part of the car runs just fine, so that's been
good.
Okay. Which is fascinating, but that's beside the point. So tentatively, I think I want to run something on the 15th.
Okay.
Sure, I'm done.
Okay. That will be one where if y'all want breaks and things, that would also be a pretty solid one if you would want to skip any. But anyway, I will get some details together for that eventually. So thank you all for being here this evening.
You're for having
For
us.
being amazing as always. I'm gonna stop recordings.
Thanks for having me. It's been a blast so far. Thank you, everyone.
I hope we see you next week when you wake up, or we find out that Derek's.
Oh, we punch that guy and put him back to sleep till you wake up.
We're just gonna keep cycling through and roll.
It literally
Reroll.
just
No feathers, boom. No feathers, boom. All right.
I am very excited to finish the art for this boy.
I'm excited to see it.
I love this little man.
Oh, we can show the inspiration art, I guess. Then now, right?
Oh yeah. Go ahead and drop your burb.
Yeah. I'll find
I
it.
want them to drop that same bird image again. Of
my bird.
every time we ask about it, you guys just submit that photo.
Wait.
Black
This one.
throated.
All right, this is the inspiration art right here.
So
There
friendly.
you go.
Oh, that.
Yeah, look at him.
That one.
I am bird with knife.
It's a knife.
You had to be a knife bird.
There was actually a
Jake
scene that
Kenku.
happened like that with my other Kenku character. It was hilarious.
Yes. I love
There.
that.
This is the bird for inspiration.
Ah,
Ooh.
okay.
What is it? Black throated
Black-
Pie J?
Yeah.
Hey.
I will
Be
say,
learning things.
if you would have just repeated what we were saying, as you would, you would probably have gotten shot in the back of the head. I would have thought you were making fun of me,
we've
and I
had
was.
an
That was
issue with
it.
bad. We've had an issue with poor mimicry in the past. You would.
Yeah.
That,
Jokes sometimes escape Navos.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why I was coughing and my speech was bad in the beginning.
that's true.
Mhm.
All right. It is 10:15. So
Sure is.
go home, ya yahoos. I'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.